Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome to Farming Simulator 19. First of all, thanks a lot to Focus Home Interactive for providing a copy for me before the official release. That being said, as this video is out, when this video comes out, it will probably be around only 12 hours left before the game officially releases and we all have a copy of it. We'll have access to it. So, stay tuned for that one. I'm sure everyone is excited. But till then, let me showcase what the game has to offer. Let's go and jump in. I do have a save game here. I've been tinkering around with the game, with the controls for the past weekend. It's been pretty challenging with the steering wheel, but I think I was able to manage it. Somehow. We'll see. But let's start a new game. And upon starting a new game, you are presented with three possible options: new farmer, farm manager, and start from scratch. I am personally inclined towards the start from scratch thing. I'm a huge fan of the rags to riches kind of deal where you start from nothing and build your way up. But I think for the sake of this first look video, and this is just the first look video, this is not the start of a series. If you guys want to see more videos, let me know in the comments, hit the like button and everything. Let me know that you want to see a series of it, and it'll probably start with this kind of deal. Start from scratch. Right. Let's see. It's up to you to decide what your farm will look like. Let's go with farm manager. Bit of in the middle. Have a couple of options in here. Well, two for now. Ravenport and Felsbrunn. Ravenport is a US map, Felsbrunn is a European map. Let's go with Ravenport, just for a change. That's me. Should I be the Asian guy or the more Hispanic guy? I'm not sure. Let's go with that one. You can change your the color of your polo, your shirt, get a vest in, all that basic stuff, but pretty fancy. Pretty nice that they added in a few customizations in there. And right off the bat, we are presented with the beautiful scenery. You have enough money to start farming the farming business of your dreams. What will your specialty be? Arable farming, breeding livestock, forestry, or a bit of everything? The choice is yours. First, buy some land, buildings, and necessary tools, then sell your products and expand your farm. So this is a perfect map when you're starting out and we're not familiar yet with what the game can offer. So the game can kind of guide you a bit. Ooh, this is nice. We're actually starting on a trail. Hiking hype. Cool. Okay. So we don't own any land yet as of the moment. You can see all the fields in the mini-map are colored white. So first things first is we have to buy our own land. Oh man, actually, to be honest, I've never been in this map before. I've always been jumping into the Felsbrunn map. But you can see the graphics and how realistic it is. My goodness. Let's have a look at the falls first before we do anything else. Man, look at that view. That's a screenshot worthy thing right there. And if you guys know me, I'm all about the screenshots. I sure do like taking photos and enjoying how this looks. Up, 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 up. Buggy. Wrong button. Let's go with that one. Goodness, this looks so good. I think I might like this map as well. How about you guys? I'm sure if you're watching this video, you've watched like 1,000 other farming sim videos from the big YouTubers out there, from all the early access content that you've seen. Which map is your favorite so far? Is it Felsbrunn or Ravenport? What is this flag? What is this? Fallout? Ah, US flag. Nice. Cool. Wind looks strong. Let's turn on the input help so maybe we can see if there are other like things we can interact with. What's this one? Water maybe? Or is it just for show? Anyway, so let's go and buy some land. You can see the map in its entirety from this view. The user interface has been decluttered compared with FS17. Now you see more of the content. I like it. Now granted, I'm not the expert when it comes to farming. I've been in a couple of streams, had a little experience with farming, but not really an expert, so I would really rely on you guys to help me out here, right? So if you find anything, if you see anything that I'm doing wrong, let me know in the comments so we can all grow together and learn together. Okay, so let's buy some land. Let's see. Ooh, that's actually pretty interesting. That's the perfect starting land. 3 small lands, and you get a lot of flat space for the buildings, probably. That's 362k. We have 250. We're using euros though, but you can, I think, change that in the settings. If you go to the settings here, yeah, euro, dollar, I guess it will just change the unit, but the amount is the same. Okay, no conversion necessary to keep things simple. Let's keep it at euros. Let's go with that. Buy the land, and we are now a proud owner of this piece of land. What changed? Can we put like a Clumsy banner here? Not really a banner, but we can go and put on some pretty interesting buildings. And this is something that's new in FS19. And this is something that makes the entire world more personal, more customizable. Let's go and check it out. If you go to the store, you'll see a thing here, placeables. You can put different buildings and customize really how your farm looks like. A shed, a farmhouse. Ooh, get a farm in. And yes, you are greeted by this thing here. Now, one tip is before you go into this zone, into this window, go back out, enable input help by F1, and then go back in the store or the placeable, because in that way you get to see how much it costs. Like if you look there, yeah, 352k, and I think that changes, yeah, based on how much land needs to be raised or lowered. So you can change the placement height, make it lower or higher, like so. Rotate the camera, rotate the placeable itself, so that the input help will really come into play later as we go along. Now, might be nice to live right here. So I think the default is 350k. Yeah, if you drag it like that, and if you look at the upper left, it says 350k, and then when you stop, it then computes how much land needs to be terraformed. So let's go and find a cheap setup in here. How about behind like that? Actually, I'm not really sure because I've not studied the map, so I'm not really familiar which is the perfect placement for this. Now we can rotate it like so. You don't own this land. Okay, that's outside our borders already. This is still within. You can go and say, if you want a waterfall view, let's rotate the camera a bit. Man, that looks nice, doesn't it? That looks so nice. And rotate it a bit. Now the placement can get a bit finicky, but if you manage to find one, look at that, 351k. Let's do it. There you go. Is that the front or the back? Actually, I'm not sure. Let's go and find out. So now we have our actual farmhouse. If I remember correctly, before, the farmhouse is basically put in where your map, depending on how the map is. So it's placed already for you. You cannot customize where it is. Ooh, lots of stuff already. That's interesting. Maybe this is a second-hand home rather. Pick up object, throw object. Ooh, I wonder what that contains. Can you open it? No, not really. Pretty interesting stuff. Ooh, a tractor. Man, I'm liking this already. Can we open doors? No, we can sleep. You can see in the help. And I think this is going to be very useful when it comes night. So we don't have to keep on farming at night time. That's cool. That is cool. And then when we go outside, you want a view of the waterfall. It's right there. Ah, perfect. Amazing. Okay, I like that. What else can we put in? We can also put in some sheds, decoration. You can really customize it how much you want. Silos. So make it as functional or as pretty as you want it. Sky's the limit. Well, your creative mind is the limit and your budget. One new thing as well, which I really like, are the contracts. In FS17, they were called missions. Now they are called contracts, and now they are more immersive because you actually get to you can lease the equipment that you'll use, or you can use your own if you have any, and then you'll have to do what they ask, and then you'll have to deliver. So for example, this one, harvesting. This one says harvest the barley, so you harvest it in the field, you work the fields, and then take the product to ranch. So you don't just harvest it like in the missions before. You harvest it and then you deliver it. So there is another part of the equation there. And what's more is they say that this is actually compatible with multiplayer now, which is perfect. So actually this is the perfect starting point when you're starting on that hardest difficulty level. You don't have money, you can't buy your own land, so you do contracts all throughout, and it's going to be pretty amazing. Let's go have a look at it again. Transporting. Transport items from cement factory to ranch. This is a good, although it pays very low, but this is a good way to explore the map basically. But in order to do that, we'll need our own maybe forklift. We'll need our own tractor, trailer to store and take the goods from one place to another. Now, it doesn't say how much or how many you'll need to load, so you don't know how much space you need. That's a bit tricky. Unlike in these other jobs, that you actually get an idea of what you need. You'll also see the area there, how big it is. Let's go with that one. Yeah, Rebecca O'Connor, owner of Field 19. We harvest potatoes, and then we take the product to ranch. Now we can use our own equipment, or if we lease the equipment, the reward will be reduced by 213 euros, which is not bad. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Let's go and make this as immersive as possible. Let's go USD here. Yeah, dollar. So you guys won't be confused when you see a US flag and you're working with euros. So let's take that one. It's a good warm-up. Yeah, these items. And let me double check the game settings, because I have some preferences when it comes to the stuff here. Automatic engine start, I don't like that. Stop and go braking is fine. Periodic plowing, yeah, everything is good. Plant withering, I usually turn that off because I'm a noob. I make that fast, but that's just me. That's just easy mode until I get used to the stuff. Alright, good. So we have a mission. We can look at the map. We will see a blinking green thing there. That's where we need to take the goods. But first we need to harvest. Now, which field was that? Field 19. Okay, field 19 is... Where are you? 19. Oh, perfect. Okay, so it's just here. Alright, great. But before we do that, you actually need to start from the store. From the shop. You can see a couple of dots there because we leased the equipment. That means the equipment is waiting for us at the shop. So let's go there. Here it is. Now you have an option not to lease any equipment if you have your own. That will increase the... What the heck is that alien sound? Weird sounding bird. So we can go and have... Oh, interesting. Maybe I should have studied first how this works, huh? So we have... And as I said, I'm a noob at this, so I'm guessing this one we haul using our tractor. But don't we need to like remove the tops or something? Let's have a look at the status. Field 19 has potatoes in there. And yeah, remove tops. So we have two options. And if you're confused at any point like me, the good thing is there's always a help thing here. And we're processing root crops, right? Potatoes and sugar beets. So we need a specialized harvester for that. But in our case, this is the expensive one. Look at that. Easiest and fastest way is using a self-propelled harvester. However, it's quite costly and likely to exceed your budget. So the poor man's method is using a tractor and using implements. So there is a, what do you call that? A home topper. That guy. And then you can get the crop out using a harvester like that one. So it's like a two-step process. Removing the tops and then picking it up. But in our case, this guy, I think maybe this guy is removing the tops only. Let's have a look at the store. Let's have a look at the store. So if we're looking at let's see. And also you can look at it based on type or based on brand like this. If you are leaning towards a specific brand, and you'll get all the goods, the products that each brand is offering. So potato technology. That doesn't sound so good. Okay, that's the guy. Okay, this harvester digs the potatoes out of the ground. Okay, so that's the only thing we need. Yeah, okay. So that's an all-in-one. Because if you look at this cheaper one, a home topper is needed prior to using this machine. But this one doesn't have that clause. So we don't need the topper anymore. We don't need this one. So all we need to do is take this. And that will take care of getting all the potatoes, basically. Let's go with that. Now I guess you would need the bigger. Why do we have two? Oh, wait a minute. Why do we have two trailers here? Can we put a trailer in the back here? Can you attach something there? I'm a bit doubtful that will work. It's nice that we have two of them. One has a dolly, one has not. I don't know, maybe it's just a matter of preference. But here we are, using a G27 and TrackIR combo. And let me tell you, it has been a challenging weekend for me, making this work. Because the game innately supports gamepad and steering wheels are a bit finicky right now. But I think that's just a pre-release thing. And just take note, this is the early access version still. So maybe still a few bugs in there. But hopefully they'll get that sorted by the time the game releases. So let's reverse into this thing. Not seeing it at all. There it is. That should be okay. Yes. Ropa Kyler 2. Perfect. Okay, we can hold that. That's fine. Wait a minute. Let me have a look at this. I have another theory. Maybe this is supposedly a doubles kind of setup. So maybe this one connects to the back of the other one. Does that work? Is there a hitch here? I think it is, yeah. That one should be able to connect to either. And it looks like this is the one in front. Maybe. And this is the one at the back. I'm not really sure how it goes. Let's try it. Why not? And I think I might have done this wrong. I think this one should be the one for the potato because this one has smaller tires. So I think this one is for working the fields and this one is for hauling the potato. So I probably did that wrong. Because if we are using these wide tires, it might destroy the crops before we even get to them. You guys let me know if I'm making sense, alright? All this is conjecture. All this is guesswork on my part because as I said, I'm pretty much a noob when it comes to farming. I'm more a trucking guy, but I'm pretty much interested in getting into farming now, so we'll see how it works. There we go. Oh, Kroger. There we go. So that's attached. Can we now connect that other one as well? It does seem like this should be... Actually, I'm not sure which one should be in front, but let's try it. This one is easier to reverse for sure, so I think I'll take this one. Now you will see my trucking skills. Reversing skills, or lack thereof. You will see it. Come on, you can do it. Ideally, you want to keep this as straight as possible. But I think we can manage it like so. And yeah, the reversing is a bit weird because I'm stepping on the brakes to reverse, which is a bit weird. But that's usually how farming sim has it. It's more built for gamepads. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Alright. That works. That works. We can remove the cover, I think, right? Yeah, we can open these both. That's amazing. Turn you off and let's see if this small guy can even haul this large potato harvester. Man, loving the dash, the interior, so amazing. Valtra. What is your favorite brand, guys? Now, as I mentioned, because I'm not really into the farming scene yet, I'm not very familiar with the brands just yet. The truck brands I'm familiar with, but the farming implements, the farming equipment, not really. So, you guys let me know if you have any favorites and we'll try to buy those. Can you haul it just fine? Yes, we can. Okay, perfect. Right, let's get going. Turn on our beacons. And let's go to field 19, isn't it? Wait a minute, where is that? Now, as I mentioned, I am a bit of a noob. Ooh, trains. We should be turning right. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a bit difficult for me. Okay, so we go on the main road. We want to go to field 19, so that's the main road. The artery. Okay, so we turn right here. Past the fuel station, and it's just basically straight ahead. Follow the large road, so to speak. Okay, that's the fuel station. Oh, nice indicator. I'm liking this tractor already, because some tractors don't show when you're indicating, so sometimes you leave them on. Love it. And yes, the steering wheel and TrackIR combo is always pretty nice because you get the full immersive first-person experience. Yeah, like this. You just even drive around and enjoy the scenery. I think we turn right here, supposedly. Yeah, so you guys let me know, okay, if you want to see a series of this, but for sure I will be streaming it. I'm planning to stream it tomorrow after release. So I'm waiting for release and then we can go and play it together. So if anyone wants to play multiplayer, try out multiplayer with me, let me know. Join the stream tomorrow, 8 AM Singapore time. I think that's like 1 hour after official release. Something like that, but we'll see. Wait a minute, am I going the right direction here? Kind of. I think I am. Yes. Then we move to the left here. There should be a road here. No, actually this is the road. Okay, perfect. We'll just follow it. I hope it's really field 19. We will see. We will see. Now, I've never done potatoes before. I tried like harvesting sugar beets offline and using both methods, like the poor man's method and the all-in-one method, and it's been pretty cool. So I'm guessing potatoes should be on a similar level. Oh, this is the one already. Okay, this is the one. Okay, so we can probably go on the longer side so we don't have to turn as much. So we go here. Yes. Something like that. Now the difficult thing as always is to align ourselves, especially in first person, it's harder. So I'll jump to third person from time to time, but mostly we'll stay within first person. So we unfold, and then we turn it on. I think we also need to lower it. Yes. Okay, good. We're set. Let's go in third person first, so you can see how it looks like. And pay attention to the detail. Even if you're like driving over the grass, but driving over this one, actually the grass, the leaves bend. It looks so good, doesn't it? Is it working? Did I not lower it yet? Okay. Rewind. There we go, now it's on. Now it's lowered. Now we go. Please work. I hope I didn't miss anything. Hey, it is working. There we go. There we go. Amazing. Okay, perfect. And I think I picked the right tractor here. I hope. My goodness, that is so thin. Are we only getting that small? Well, this will take a while. This will take a while. I didn't know the header was that small. Wait a minute. So it's only that left side and not the entire width of the thing. Wait, I'm not happy with that. I think I got fooled. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. The header is only 1.8 meters. But I think that's how it is in potatoes. Well, unless you get that guy, which is like 6 meters wide. That is like not even half. Such a big thing and such a small header. OMG. And of course I am getting the terminology wrong here. But you guys get what I mean, right? Now unfortunately, we cannot really stay inside and take a peek at that. I guess in real life you would have like these panels would stand for something, so you can see if you're aligned, or maybe the mirrors you can adjust so you can see it from here. Unfortunately, the mirrors are not adjustable, so you'll have to really just wing it basically. Now what I'll do is I'll be a lazy bones. Now you can actually use helpers as well. I did just hire a worker just now. I let him do the dirty work because I'm a lazy guy. And yes, I'll let him work on the field. What the heck is this guy doing? What the heck is he doing? Please don't wreck the crops. Good thing we took this tractor with the narrow tires. Okay, I think he knows what he's doing. He's making a U-turn, a fancy U-turn, calculating the angles and everything. And look at the detail in the tires, how dirty they are when you get on the field. That is so amazing. There he goes. Now he's working on that other side while he's reversing first. And look at our guy. Look at our guy when he steps on something. Actually, one sec. Stop. Oh, that's... The guy even changes. So that wasn't us, that was the helper. This is us. So look at where his feet goes. When you step on the brakes, when you step on the accelerator, actually the foot even adjusts. How nice is that? When you steer, yeah, even steering, it moves. Okay, let's get our helper in. Oh, now it's a lady. That's pretty cool, right? Yeah, attention to detail. Attention to detail. That is so nice. Okay, so let's let them work it. And then let us handle the other stuff, which is getting our potatoes delivered. Another train. Beautiful. Right, it's going to be a team effort. Now this tractor has an interactive panel. I like that. You can see the speed you're currently at and the engine speed. Well, that's the revs. Not sure if there are other interactive things there. The time is also real. 10:49 in the morning. Okay, that's nice. What else is there? Speed 53. I think you can lower that down. Yeah, the cruise control speed in the upper left of the panel. You can change that as well. Distance in work. I'm not sure if those are interactive. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It doesn't have an interactive dashboard though, so you can hear the blinker, but you cannot see it in the dash. So in terms of the dashboard, I like the other one better, the Valtra. But in terms of the interactiveness of the panel, I'm liking this one. And look at the suspension, guys. Look at the suspension. Whenever we go through a rough patch of the road, it's not like the seat and the panels are completely attached. It's like, a bit detached like that. You can see it bouncing around. Love it. The attention to detail they put in, and it looks so good now. Robot. Looks even better, the interior. Now it gives you a better incentive to stay inside in first person. I'm loving that. Really loving that. We good? Yes. Okay, where's our lady friend? Let's try to align ourselves and get some stuff going. Now, unfortunately, I think if I go into that field, I'll destroy the crops. So I think I should let them do their thing. Now the question is, how do we transfer it from the harvester to this one? I'm hoping, let's go near and have a look. Oh crap, I hate that. Having to actually pay our worker. No free lunch. Okay, maybe the thing, what do you call it? The one which pops out? Oh, that one. Yeah, that's the one. So we align something like that. Oh, it's not close enough. Dang it. Let's reverse a little. This is going to get tricky. Come on. Give it. Oh my goodness. The bad thing here. Yeah, look at how that dolly just bends. Yeah, that's the difficulty of the dolly. Now, why isn't that getting shot? Why isn't that shooting inside? It's a bit tricky, this potato thing. But maybe we can align ourselves like this. Ouch. No. Don't push him around. Okay, let's go it like this. There we go. I'm hearing it. Okay, it's gone again. Come on. Oh, come on. Really? Okay, let's do it in first person. Maybe it's better in first person. Let's do it like so. Let's try to align ourselves like this. Match the speed. I guess that should be around 12 or something close. Still not close enough, really. Okay, have to be even closer. Oh, this is a disaster. Didn't expect it to be this hard. Depending on the harvester, that jutting out thing there sometimes is a lot more forgiving. Don't have to stand right next to the guy. But I think this time we really need to get close. Like so. Ah, perfect. Finally. How are you doing? How are you doing? And normally we should be able to like drive side by side. But I think she doesn't like to because I'm too close to her. I'm invading her personal space or something. So let's let them be. And now I think, yeah, we're too close. There you go. Is that enough? Ah, the helper stops. Okay, they stop when you're... Yes, they stop when they're giving out the stuff. Sometimes they don't, which is weird. Yeah, I'm not sure when they do and when they don't. Okay, but that's cool. Okay, but case in point, that's what you do. I know it was a bit disastrous, but you get the point, right? Now let's go and deliver this and see how much it gives us. Well, it doesn't give us anything, but it gives us progress. So if you look at the contract, there's progress in there for harvesting. So I guess the progress will be like 50% when you harvest all the potatoes, and then the 50% rest will be the delivery part. But let's see if that changes. Let's see how that looks. Now we have to deliver this to the farm ranch, was it? Yeah, the ranch there. But yes, you can already see how amazing this can be, right? This entire new contract system is just like working the fields. The only difference is you don't own the field, but you're working it the same way. You're delivering, you're doing the end-to-end thing, and you're earning money. So it's a good way to explore the game, see the different equipments, see what you like, see what you don't, and then when you decided what you want, you can then buy it or lease it for your own. Let's cover that. Let's cover the other one as well, even if it doesn't contain anything. Actually, if there is nothing in there, we can actually leave it. Yeah, let's leave it. Let's detach that thing so we're lighter, and let's deliver this small bit. Yeah, because we are going to go through some Mexico Extremo roads. For those who've been tuning into the channel. No, this will be okay. The bends in this road don't seem that violent. I think we can manage. But yeah, look at the suspension, guys. Look at how realistic that is. Now, admittedly, some of the physics is a bit arcadey still. Like if you compare it to other simulation like ETS2, the physics, it can still be a bit arcadey, but it's just the right balance in my opinion. A little tweaks, nothing mods cannot fix, because they need to, understandably, they cannot make it too hardcore simulation, because that would alienate a huge population of the audience. Not everyone is a hardcore simulation fan. Some of the people just want to go to farming casually. So it has to be like a perfect balance. And for those who really like to go into hardcore simulation, like real physics, challenging physics, then I'm sure the mods will become available just how they are in FS17. But yeah, I think this is the perfect balance. So I'm really liking it. And once you get used to the controls, you're home free. Now, where the heck do we go? Let's go pass by this church. Let's have a look. So you guys comment if you want to see a series. Which map do you want to go with? And we will see who wins majority. Oh, looks like a pretty beat down structure. I wish you could like buy that and remodel it, you know, make it prestigious, make it your mansion or something like that. Whoa, whoa, bumpy. Yeah, my only gripe has been the controls, the key bindings, especially with the steering wheel with the G27. I actually even posted a couple of bug reports in the forums for it, because it took me the entire weekend to settle how the controls are. The buttons are a bit wonky right now in pre-release. I'm hoping they fix that in the official release, but if the issues persist even after release, I might do a video to help people in how that should be done, how that should be set up. Because yeah, I've been spending the entire weekend. That's why there are no videos. I got the copy of FS19 since Friday, I think. But the entire weekend I was spending it trying to get used to the game, but mainly get used to the controls and set up the controls properly. There you go. Let's dump that. So once we do that, you'll see that there you go, 8% transported for field 19 in the upper right, that message. Yeah. And if you look at the status of the contract, now it's 15%. Yeah, so it does help. So we can let our worker do work on the fields, and then we can take care of delivering it, because I don't think the helper can deliver it. I don't think the AI is that smart. So we have to do the delivery part on our own, which is perfect because I like deliveries. Now let's go back, but let's take this other route around and do a bit of sightseeing as well, and then we'll probably end the video there. That would be a good first look. Of course, that doesn't even scratch the surface of what is available in the game. There are animals, there are horses now, there are all kinds of different crops, oats, cotton, which I'm not really qualified to show you yet, because as I mentioned, completely noob at this, but this is a taste of things to come. And if you're liking what you're seeing, and if you want to see more, let me know in the comments, like the video, and give me a sign that you want to continue with this, because I'm very much interested in doing so. The hype is real. But yeah, just watch out on the if you're using a steering wheel, I have a couple of watch outs for you. If you're using a G27 in particular, because I'm not sure if it's in all steering wheels or only in the G27. I would highly recommend, if you have an Xbox controller or some kind of gamepad, you use that first. So before starting the game, disconnect your wheel, disconnect all your other devices, just keep the controller connected, start the game, and it will assign auto settings. It will assign settings to the wheel, to the gamepad rather, the default key bindings to the gamepad. And from there you can already play. But of course, if you like to play with the wheel, then you'll have to go one step further. Once you do that, once you connect your gamepad, and once the game assigns default key bindings there, you have to remember, whenever you enter the game, you have to have your gamepad enabled. You have to have your gamepad on. Otherwise, the mappings would reset, and it could get a bit wonky. Yeah, so are we going the long way? I think we're going the long way here. One sec. So on the main intersection, we turn left. Some kind of that deal. Okay, good. Yeah, so make sure, first step, disconnect all the other devices. Just keep the gamepad in. Load the game. Oh, blocked by an object. Why? Where? What's happening? You're not. What a diva. Continue working. Let's raise that. Now, how do we go around here? Okay. I know the pain now. Okay, you're not a diva. It's just too needy. Okay, how about doing that thing kind of deal? Oh, that's a bit too far though. I think we'll destroy the crops there. No, we won't really destroy the crops, so it should be fine. And you can see the birds as well. The birds are a new addition. Kind of hang out in the... this is the wrong alignment. Should be more on that left side, actually. How about if I do this and I let them do the hard stuff? Blocked by an object trap. Okay. Okay, so I work on it on my own. Do it like that. Ah, crap, that's not lowered. Lower. There you go. Right, let's do that again. Perfect. Okay, now we can take over. Block me an object? I don't get it. Maybe they want to start on the other side, because I think this is not the right way to do it. Because you're actually like driving over the crops and it's a bit dangerous maybe. I don't know. You guys let me know. But yeah, I guess the helper doesn't want to do it like this. This is the wrong way of doing it. And yeah, I know I'm zigzagging all around the place. Okay, how about that one? Okay, now they can manage it, I think. Good. Right, let's proceed. Let's go back. Once we get back to base, we will... Ooh, nice cow here. Once we get back to base, we'll end the video. But yes, what was I saying? The gamepad. Gamepad. Connect the gamepad. Disconnect everything else. Load the game. Reset the key bindings so it refreshes to your to only your gamepad. Leave the game. Then connect your steering wheel. And from there, assign the keys one by one that you want. So the default will be the gamepad, and make sure it's always on whenever you enter the game. And that will make you a happy bunny. That will be more controllable, because I made the mistake of connecting my steering wheel immediately, and it kind of recognized my steering wheel as an Xbox 360 controller. So I got limited buttons, the keys were wrong and things like that. It was a bit wonky. That I lost my entire weekend because of that, and only just now, a few hours before I started this recording, did I discover that actually you could do it that way if you have a gamepad. If you don't, then you might be in for a harder thing, but I highly suggest you start with the gamepad first before you connect your wheel, okay? That's heads up. I have a feeling that that's going to be how it is during official release, but maybe they fixed it already. I'm not really sure. I've not gotten any feedback from the devs yet, so we'll see. But just a watch out, okay? So hopefully that helps out. If it does help out in any way, let me know in the comments. And if you encounter any problems, let me know as well. And if there are a lot of comments with people having problems, then I might do a video so I can help you guys out. Okay, let's load this up again. I want to redeem myself before we end the video. And let's try. If I went with this tractor, would I have destroyed the crops? Not really. Not really. Yeah, probably because it's potatoes. And it's underground anyway. I don't know. Crop destruction is on, so I guess, yeah, either way it could have worked. But I guess that other tractor was safer. Stop. 1 sec. Where are you? Stop. Stop there. Good. Yes, and yes, there's a train as well, similar with the FS17. And you can utilize that, so you don't have to always go to the destination you have in mind. Sometimes the train depot is closer. Wait a minute, let's bring that out. I think this guy is it. I think that's O by default. Yeah, that's the one. And then let's try to align ourselves with that. Why does this always turn off? Okay, let's see. So I guess here we... I don't have a very good feeling about this. Okay. Come on. Don't fail me now. That's perfect. Okay, perfect. With one trailer, it's much easier. With the second, it's a bit more tricky. But yeah, I like this trailer better than the one with the dolly. And I'm very much familiar with that. The feeling of that with the trucks in. So yes, we can load her up. then we can deliver and we're good. Yes. So we can deliver this again, or we can work the fields ourselves, all that stuff. Cover that. And that is basically how the game feels. Now, as I mentioned, so many other things you could do with the game. But so far, I think that's a good primer. I'll be interested to hear what you guys have in mind. Let me know what you think. Till then, let's call it a video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Catch you in the next one, and looking forward to your comments. Thanks, and bye-bye. Clumsy Farming. See you in the stream.